What's good, YouTube? This is Country Trader. I'm back with you with another video. This week video, it's my update video with Topstep, the news, and what I see for Nas this upcoming week. So let's get into what how I did this week with Topstep. Topstep, this week trading week, I took only 2 trades. Both was losers. Tuesday I took a trade, lost 300 and let's head down to the stats. In the stats, I lost $372 on Tuesday, January 16th, and January 19th on Friday. I took a late buy with the in the power hour between 3 and 4, and that trade actually went in my right direction, but I had my stop loss too tight. So for $91, it was a small loss, wasn't nothing. So last week I had two trades, both losers. I didn't trade the other days because either price left me and just never came back. And mostly, and you'll see on the weekly chart that price mostly consolidated for most of the week. So you will see that in the charts. But overall, currently my count is at 50,375. So to the goal of 3,000. So last week was just a red week. Ain't it? It's not nothing because really I ain't really have many opportunities to trade. And basically I learned for myself last week, patience. So this is what my update looked like. My stats for week 2. And then my average winning trade is to 11. Win percentage went down to 58% because really I don't really trade a lot. I didn't really have many opportunities for the past 2 weeks, but hey, and my average losing trade is $93. Because I don't lose much. I try to keep my winners bigger than my losses. And that's how you put simple. But see how you can see all my stats for all my trades I took so far. I only took a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. That's it for 2 weeks so far. It's just been I found I got distinct rules to how I get in trades. So if I don't see the rules, I don't take a trade, and it's just that simple. So slowly, steady wins the race. You don't have to rush through these challenges. Just take your time, follow your plan. You will pass. But so far that's my Topstep update. I'll be with y'all in the next screen for news. This week's news. See what we need to watch out for. All right, for news this week, Monday we have no major news for the USD. Tuesday we don't have no major news, as you can see. Wednesday we have flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI at 9:45 a.m. So market gonna be moving a little crazy at that time. So it's gonna be basically market gonna get to a spot they want to get to on this day, or it might not move at all. But you gotta wait and see to after news. Don't trade it. Just trade after or before, a lot before. And Thursday we have advanced GDP and unemployment claims at 8:30. Should move the market somewhat. That's it for Thursday. And Friday we have at 8:30 core PCE price index. We have that at 8:30 on Friday. That's the news for the week. Y'all plan y'all trades accordingly. Don't jump in no trade and you get hit with news, because that's how you get your count blown. So in the next screen we'll see what I think Nas we're gonna do for the upcoming week. All right, we on the Nasdaq continuous chart, because this is where we can actually see what's been going on. Because on the contract month, I can't. It's nothing. We're like right now we're at highs that the contract month don't see. So off of the continuous chart, we could see that last week Nas blew through the weekly fair value gap. So this week I'm looking. and it's just about to tap the highs from January of last year. January of 2022. January of 22 about to hit the highs of January 22. One of the highs from there, and then it's another high right after for December 27th of 2021. So they trying to tap into highs that they tapped into back in 2022 and 2021. So that's what we're looking at. So I think for the start of the week we're gonna go back. We're gonna progress back to this weekly fair value gap and make an inversion gap. Make it an inversion fair value gap and bounce up and take out these highs for next week. That's what I'm looking like. So I'm gonna be looking for buys, but if my setup presented stuff, I will take short-term shorts. Then let's move down to the daily since we already got it. So on the daily chart, like I said, we have we have a weekly here that been tapped into. Let me go back to the weekly chart. Yeah, this weekly fair value gap right here been filled. It went all the way down to the daily, bounced all the way back up through this one right here, through this weekly, bounced off the weekly, and shot up. It turned this weekly into a inversion fair value gap. And it just blasted through this weekly, long-term weekly fair value gap. So I just wanted to, I want price to come back, bounce off of it, bounce off this and this old high, bounce off those two, and shoot up. If I find a gap, I will take it to go up. On the daily chart, last week on the daily chart, as you can see, price, like if you really would trade every day, you'll see price was basically wasn't really moving all week. As you can see, it was basically consolidating all week, and then on Thursday and Friday, that's when it shot up. That's when price just shot and just left everybody. It was leaving, either you got in or you couldn't get in. You got in early or was no way to get in. Like basically you could have, last week, I was talking in hindsight, basically if you could have bought anywhere in a morning session and made money because price never came back. So, but when you in the action, you not going to think that way because it's like, you waiting for a pullback. I'm waiting for a pullback. Pullback never came. So I could not get in. And then I tried the little buy at the end of the day and got hit because I had my stop loss too tight, trying to keep risk down. Only if I had it a little bit wider, I would have made it off to the top. So overall, I'm thinking price gonna hit these two highs right here next week. But in the beginning of the week, I feel like hopefully either gonna shoot off and just hit these highs first and come back, or I want price to come back, hit this weekly fair value gap, then bounce up. Hopefully it does that. If it does that, then I'll be happy because then I could know where my bias really gonna lead me to. But Monday, I'm gonna see how Monday open up and then base my ideas off that. If price continue to go up, I want to look for the Judas swing. I want to look for everything. I'm gonna give what the market gonna give me. So I'm gonna wait until I see what really gonna give me. But my overall goal is basically trying to get Nas all-time highs. See Nas hit all-time highs. But I want a retracement until this weekly fair value gap first, then shoot off. So that's my weekly outlook for Nas. And y'all be safe in the markets because just don't trade just to trade because you see Nas going up. Make sure it lines up with your plan, your discipline, your risk management, and then you can pass. But it's not financial advice. It's just me just telling you how I feel about the market. So y'all have a good week trading. I'll be with y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.